Once again, it's Stuart here with Pirates TV. I have with me tonight, Pirates man of the match, Gary Parker. Gary, your thoughts on, obviously, tonight's game, but also last night's game?
I think it was important that we came out with the points, obviously, over the two games. I think it was important for us to kind of stick also playing lower league, low on the table teams, but it was important to stick to what we've been practicing over the past 4 to 6 weeks. Just not getting carried away, like getting goal hungry. It was just sticking to what we've been practicing, really.
Yeah, doing the simple things. I mean, last night it certainly was a tough game. Tonight, a wee bit easier. You guys seem to have a bit more rhythm about you, getting a wee bit of luck at the bounce of the game. Obviously, in last night's game, it was a hard, tough fought game. Guys were a bit drained, but it certainly didn't look like it tonight.
Last night was tough. It always is tough when we go there. There's always some sort of drama. But I think we played a solid defensive game last night, and that was the important thing. Could have been more goals. We've got a good wee goalie, but we were happy with the performance. And just getting into tonight as well, it was an opportunity tonight to try and get some goals and get a bit more comfy. So, no, overall, the weekend was good.
That's good, Gary. I won't keep you longer. Thanks very much.
Just it.
Straight here once again, back with Pirates TV. Again, I have Pirates coach Ian Turley. Ian, a 4-point weekend, you must be very pleased.
Yep, absolutely. It's always good to come away with the points, but I think the way that we executed over both nights, I was pretty happy with the overall performance for both nights.
Yeah, I mean, in the first period tonight, 3-0 up. Unfortunately, second period went a bit flat. Didn't do so well. We lost a goal. What did you say to the guys? Because it obviously worked for the third.
Nah, you know what, sometimes it's hard. So we've got a full roster there, 20 guys. So sometimes it's hard when you play against a team that comes shorter. And we were rolling everybody. So just getting into the third, cause it's about habits going forward for us as we went to this end of the season and then playoff time. So there was just a few adjustments made. Which I think it obviously, it certainly paid off. But, we've got that. But I think it's important in games like this where we ice, as many people as possible, whether that be our senior guys or our younger guys with less experience, because they need to get their reps in as well. So with games like that, it allows us. And, I think we had Cammy Miller scores his first goal tonight. Jay Herd surprisingly scores his first goal. Young Zach Docherty, who's 15, he scores tonight as well. So it's good to get these guys, exposure to these games, because it's not always, it's not always been possible this year, and the guys have maybe not seen a lot of minutes. So no, happy with that. Just with the younger guys as well, they had a game last night, and they came through to North Ayr after the game as well. So I think credit where credit was due. I mean, with Daniel McGowan, stood in his head. I think he had, something like 30 shots here, and then he came down and played in the other game. He got a shutout. Then we had all the under-19s. So no, overall, Stuart, pretty happy with the performance. Last night as well, I think the score probably doesn't reflect how dominant we were. Can be a difficult place to go. There's a couple of things, a couple of guys. I think I had 3 guys come off last night with either burst noses or burst lips or whatever. It was one of the games. Unfortunately, we've got a guy sitting out tonight through injury, through an incident last night that I'm sure will be reviewed anyway. But overall, good. We've had a good weekend. We take that momentum into this week's training, and then obviously into next week's game.
Yeah, I mean, as you're saying, we had 3 young boys all scoring their first senior goals. We were kind of looking about, do we have enough pucks over at the 10-keepers bench, because obviously the guys get to keep their first senior goal puck. But yeah, an excellent result, 4-point weekend. Get into next week, we've got a tough game up in Edinburgh. Yep,
definitely. It's always been tough. I like playing the Caps. The good set up team. It's as the games have went, it's always been relatively close. Scoreline doesn't always reflect that, but we have decent, honest players that's going to go out and give us an honest shift when we go through there. So that's the kind of games you want to play week in, week out.
That's great, and I won't keep you longer. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Stuart.